Have you guys ever been requesting data from an API and you get that nasty little CORS error saying that no access control allow origin header is present? Well, we're about to show you why. We're about to show you how to fix it. Let's go. All right, so what we're starting with here is our Next template repo. And if you're looking for the link to this, you can find it in the description below. But basically all it is a very basic Next project with a few additional setup items that I like to include in pretty much every Next project. And so basically, all you're going to have here is you're going to have your typical index.tsx. This will be your home page. And we've added a little bit of code here. And all it really is doing is it's using this layout component that we created. And it has this h1 in here, hello world, and h2 is signed by Covalence. And then what we're going to do is we're actually trying to grab subreddits. And we're going to be placing them in h3. So just the titles here, right? And so typically, what you do is, you'd use like a use state here, and you'd use a use effect to grab the subreddits, right, from our API. And so we're using the reddit.com API. It's their JSON API, and basically it's just reddit.com/r/ this would be your subreddit, but all is a keyword that allows you to grab all subreddits. And we're setting the Reddit state item to the return value, which is actually this type of data. Obviously, there's a ton of other properties other than just this, but these are the ones that we're using. And so I define my interface as bare bones as possible. So we have our data object. Inside that, we have our children, which is an array of these objects, which is also data objects. And then we have our title. And then we have a whole bunch of other properties on this if we wanted to show something like, the image or, the thumbnail, like any of those things, right? And so again, we're just mapping that, and we're just going to display a list of these as H3s, and it's just gonna be a list of the titles, right? And so how often have you ever spun up your terminal? We've already our yarn installed, so we're just going to npm run dev, or sorry, you can npm run dev, or you can yarn run dev here. All right, and so we have it spun up at localhost 3000. So let's go ahead, open up a browser, and we're gonna pop open our DevTools and do localhost 3000, right? And so we don't see anything. It looks like there's a whole bunch of errors in here. Let's go ahead, expand this up a little bit. And we can see that we get this little error here. It says access to fetch at the URL from origin localhost 3000 has been blocked by the CORS policy. And people will look at this and they're like, oh, what does this mean? And a lot of times they don't understand that this is actually a policy set by the server where we're requesting. So reddit.com does not have a CORS policy. Now, CORS stands for cross origin resource sharing, right? Now, what that means is that Reddit does not want to be sharing its resources to any other front end, right, other than itself. Now, what do we do about this, right? Because there's not anything we can't call like a JSON P request or any of those things, right, unless the server's set up for this, right? And so by definition, they do not want to allow us to request something from any front end, right? And so they only want things searched from their reddit.com front end, right? And so, they might have CORS policy set up for specific whitelisted URLs, but from our URL in particular, localhost 3000, and most likely from any URL that you put, it's not going to allow you to actually request any of this data. Now, what do you actually do about this? Do you just give up? No, we actually have to still grab our data. Now, what this means is that it may not allow us to request this information from the front end, but if we request it from the back end, meaning not a browser, we should be okay. So what we can do is if we go into our Next already has this set up very nicely, right? They have our pages, then they have this API folder right here. And inside this API folder, we can put, TS or JS files, right? By default, it'd be JS, but we set our TypeScript. We set our Next project up to use TypeScript. And we would pull up, I created this Reddit.ts file, which is gonna be our Reddit handler, right? Now we have this handler function in here, and it basically grabs all the requests, and then we can look at request.method, and we say that for all GET requests, what we're going to do is we're actually going to now call this fetch on our reddit.com/r/all.json, right? And I'm using isomorphic fetch, so I actually installed one package, isomorphic fetch, other than what was by default in this package. So this just allows us to use fetch the same on the front end and the back end, in case you guys were wondering how I'm using fetch on the back end here. But again, all we're doing is essentially a pass-through API interface where we're passing our requests through, and you could even actually just pass in the URL if you wanted to. If you wanted to change up this, right, you could actually change up all this. If you wanted to pass in additional query parameters, you could pass all those query parameters up through our own API and tag them on to the reddit.com request here. So again, there's different parameters for different limits and page sizing and doing things like after a certain ID, right? So we can actually paginate our Reddit project. And if you want more information, I actually have an entire series on building a subreddit app just like this, right? And so you won't deal with CORS when you're going through that tutorial either, right? Or sorry, you'll have to deal with CORS, but you won't when you set it up the way that I tell you, right? All right, so now that we have our API set up and ready to go here. I didn't want to code it real time because it's a waste of time. You guys can actually check out this repo. The link is below if you need to look at the code again. Otherwise, you can pause the video, type it out, keep going from there. We go back to our index.tsx, and instead of actually just calling the fetch and requesting data from Reddit by itself, we're going to go ahead, I'll comment this out, and we're going to request data from our own API. So /API/Reddit. And the way that Next handles this is that any file underneath API will be the actual route, right? And so if we had something called hello.ts, we'd have an API/hello. And you can just build out your API to be as long and extensive as you want. Again, this is for more simple projects in my mind. If it gets too cumbersome, I feel like this is a little bit unwieldy. But again, Next provides a lot of very convenient features like this, right? That allows you to kind of get up and rapidly prototype and build things, smaller projects and whatnot. So again, we call set Reddit on the res.json, and now if we pull this back up, we can see that because of the hot reload, it worked perfectly, right? So just to make sure we don't have any of those errors, if we reload, you can see that, we need a key on the prop. So again, we got a little error, but that's just, this guy here. So we can actually just do this for now. H3, we'll say key equals I. All right, so now if we reload this page, we shouldn't have any errors, just like that. We're good to go. We have our individual subreddit posts here, and these are the individual titles here. And again, this is the limit size that it sends to you by default. If we wanted more, we could specify. If we wanted less, we could specify, and we could pass those values up, and we would be, ready to keep developing and make this a little bit prettier. All right, so I hope you guys found that super easy and super straightforward. Now, again, the CORS policy is all up to the server and what they want to share. Now, if you want to allow or disallow CORS on your own server, we'll be making a future video on that. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to drop them in the section below and let us know if there's any future content that you want made. Otherwise, be sure to subscribe to our channel and check out our merch at our merch site in the description below. All right, guys, see you soon.